Alright, so I'm re-editing this video and re-uploading it because I don't know what I was talking about in my first video, math-wise. So, if you saw the first video, I apologize for getting my math so incorrectly. I don't even know. Maybe it was the fact we won last night and I was so excited about that and my brain was somewhere else. Or the fact I hit a gritty on the live stream. You gotta check out the live stream, guys. Come on now. With that being said, though, let me correct this first part. And then the rest of the video is going to be the same as before. But this first part needs to be corrected. So, Joe Burrow currently sits at 1,861 yards. For some reason in my head, last night, the website didn't update. And I was like, oh yeah, that means he needs around, 1,000 yards left. Because he currently is sitting at 3,000 yards. Like I said, I have no idea why. So what we're talking about today, guys, is the Dan Marino record. Now, Dan Marino record currently is only held by Dan Marino, and this year, only two quarterbacks can hit that record. It's Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert. Now, the record is 3 out of your first 4 seasons, you have to get 4,000 passing yards and 30-plus touchdowns. Now, we've talked about this in the beginning of the year, but it seemed like Joe was not going to hit it because of the slow start on offense, and it was just a mess with his calf strain. We didn't know how long his calf strain would be. Will he ever come back healthy? He said it himself after week, 4, that at the end of the day, he might never be healthy this year or 100% healthy this year, but he's going to go out there and still play at the top level and give us his all. There was all these question marks, right, of what's going on here. Is there, going to be problems? And we kind of forgot about the record because at the end of the day, records aside, all we care about here is winning, right? We care about winning a Super Bowl. And records are great, MVP awards are great, but a Super Bowl is better. So, fast forward here, Joe is back on pace to hit that record. After last night having a 348-yard game and 2 touchdowns, he now has a total of 12 touchdowns and 1,861 yards on the season. What that means is he needs around, here's the math here, 2,139 more yards to hit 4,000 passing yards. That's going to be a total of 237 yards average per game for him to hit the mark. He also needs 18 touchdowns and 9 games left, which means he has to average 2 touchdowns a game every game for the last 9 games and 237 passing yards to join Dan Marino in the only quarterback to hit that historical record, which again, 3 out of your first 4 seasons, 4,000 passing yards and 30-plus touchdowns. No other quarterback has ever done it but Dan Marino. Herbert right now, we're going to talk about him later in the video, but he is not on pace to hit that mark. So this is why this is so amazing. And again, going into the season, we were so excited about it, but it seemed like it might not happen because of how the season started off. It's very possible it could still happen. And I think, honestly, truly, I believe it will happen moving forward. So if we go over, again, 237 yards per game, we go through his, so far, what? He hit it there, he hit it there, he hit it there, he hit it there. Now, of course, with that 237 yards, if he has over 237 yards, so for example, this game he had over, around 20 yards extra, then he needs 20. He can get 20 less yards over that span to get it. So that means he can get 2 less yards per game because of that. And I'm saying moving forward, if he has a 259-yard game. If he has another 300-plus yard game, then you just subtract that. So again, like I said, it's like 2.7. If he has 237 yards every single time, he would hit it. But if he doesn't get 237 yards every single time, then, let's say he gets more than that, then of course he can get less in other games. If he gets less than that, he needs more in other games. And again, like I said, 18 touchdowns. It's around 2 touchdowns a game. If he does go ahead and, hypothetically speaking, go out there and put up a 3-touchdown, 4 or 5-touchdown game, let's say we play the Vikings, the Colts, and he has 5 touchdowns, well, that, of course, makes it easier for him to hit that goal. So, again, like I said, as long as everything works out here, we should easily hit that goal before the end of the season and put Joe right back in the historical books correctly. Now enjoy the rest of the video. I apologize for the mess up. But Herbert's not having that good of a season. And, you know, obviously them being 3-4 does not help. But so far, you know, he had 1 touchdown, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. And it's been kind of shaky up and down. Now, they do play tonight versus the New York Jets. And that's going to see, you know, kind of how that all shapes out. Make sure. Yep, New York Jets. So we're going to see how that all shapes out. But that Jets defense is very good. They're very freaking good. So currently he sits at 13 touchdowns on the season with 4 interceptions and only 1,800 yards. So if he has a, you know, stinker game tonight, he's going to only have 9 more games to hit that mark and join Joe here as for this historical record. So I will say overall wise, I don't know 100% if Justin Herbert is going to hit it. I would assume he does just because it is Justin Herbert and he is very much of a, you know, you can see his stats. 5,000 yards, 4,300 yards, 4,700 yards. But last season, he did not hit the mark touchdown-wise. He only hit 25 of his 30 touchdowns he needed. And yeah, again, like I said, it's not an easy record to break. That's why only one quarterback holds the record right now. But it's going to be a nice record to see Joe get. Once he gets that record, gets the MVP under his belt, some All-Pros, and then bam. You know, you're just solidifying his Hall of Fame legacy, which I already believe he's going to be a Hall of Famer. But, you know, listen, at the end of the day, fans are like, oh, we want to see the legacy numbers, right? We want to see the Pro Bowls, the MVPs, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, it's whatever at the end of the day. But, yes, so, I'll be honest with you. I was thinking to myself, there isn't many quarterbacks other than, you know, Joe and Herbo right now, like younger quarterbacks, right, who are going to hit this mark of, you know, Dan Marino record. So we might not see another team or another quarterback beat this record for a long time, because right now, Kenny Pickett, 2,400 passing yards, he didn't hit it at first. I don't know what that was. 1,400 yards, 6 touchdowns, 7 touchdowns. He didn't hit it there. I think it was this that played the audio. My bad, guys. And then, who else we got? Obviously, CJ Stroud could possibly hit it. We never know with him. Daniel Jones? No, Jones has been in the league a while. Danny Dimes has been in the league for a while. There's no way that... Who was a young quarterback? If I believe so correct, yeah, Daniel Jones is Josh Allen's draft class, I believe. 2018? 2019. Yeah, no, he's been in the league too long. He didn't hit it. So, I think about what quarterbacks... Let me go back here. I want to see this real fast. Because I want to make sure I'm not missing any quarterbacks. So, 2023 NFL Draft. I'm going to pull up all the draft picks here, and we're going to see who could potentially hit it, who could potentially not hit it. So obviously the most recent picks, yes, CJ Stroud could hit it. It's very possible. Obviously, yes, you know, all the most recent quarterbacks that just got drafted. CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson's going to be difficult because he missed all of this season so far. So that's going to be a very challenging mark. I mean, I guess I want to say 100% he could get it. 1,800 yards, 9 touchdowns. Yeah, see, but again, he doesn't have to get it his rookie season. He can get it his second, third, fourth season, like the last 3 years of that 4-year record. So that's why I'm not going to really look at him. But previous seasons, though, they really want to show me highlights of this freaking this Bills game. They're like trying to show highlights here. Kenny Pickett, like I said before, he's not going to hit it. Who else was a quarterback in this draft class? Let me see. Oh, what is going on here? All right. What is going on with my mouse? Okay, for some reason it's like dragging my whole entire screen down. The other quarterbacks in this draft class, Desmond Ridder, he's not hitting it. Malik Willis, he's not hitting it. Matt Corral, he's not hitting it. Okay, so no one there. And then 2021, we had, that was a Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence.
One of my very first.
Okay, well, I don't care what your very first one was. And this, okay, this website is just broken for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. But Trevor Lawrence, could he hit it? Did not hit it. Did hit it. No, he can't hit it. No, because he had one more year to hit it, and that's not going to work out for him because he doesn't have 30. He doesn't have 30 touchdowns in any of these years. So T-Law can't hit it, whereas Nick Wright calls him the Prince. Zach Wilson's not going to hit it. Trey Lance isn't going to hit it. Justin Fields, heck no. Mac Jones, heck no. Yeah, so really the only quarterbacks right now is what? CJ Stroud and who else? CJ Stroud and the other guy. I can't think of the guy's name. Bryce Young. Those are the only guys that really could hit it anytime soon. I'm sorry, could have hit it, in the future. Right now, it's not going to happen for any of these other guys. And then obviously Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert are the last chances of a quarterback hitting it. So, kind of interesting, I'll be honest with you. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Maybe in the future we do see... Well, Tua technically... What did Tua do so far? Yeah, no, Tua missed the chance. He missed it completely. Yeah, so again, tell me down below if you think someone like... what's his name? Drake May or Bryce... Not Bryce Young. What's the guy's name? I can't think of the guy's name. Caleb Williams. Do you think they're going to hit this mark? I don't know. We might not see another quarterback break this after Joe in a very, very long time. I mean, it's been forever since Dan Marino broke it, right? Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, though. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.